It's like that time when you're a child, when you're in all of your senses. You know, as a child, that sensory experience, right? That sensory experience dominating you, that you're in your senses as a child in a way that as you grow, right, you put away foolish things, right? And so the things we're putting away are forced to put away is, right, it's maybe what the hippy-dippy people's call being present, right? Like, I don't, you know, being present to me is all about somehow in your head, right? It's not about being in your head. It's about being in those five senses as a kid, where it's walking out and it's the fresh dew there on the grass, like it's not something you have to just brush past and run on past onto the next thing, that you can actually be there with it. And it's the sound of the traffic or the sound of the birds, the crispness of the air, the snow globe, right? The encapsulation, the microcosm of the holler of this being your place, of a place. And that it feels to me like that was lost, but that's part of what we all lose, right? I guess, growing up, you know. It's just that my leaving childhood coincided with leaving here. So it seems like it's this place. But maybe I would have left those things behind anyway, right? As I moved to adulthood, left behind that presence of senses, and, you know, to come back and to recognize the things and the markers that are no longer important to anybody, but would be important to me, or that nobody would know who planted those trees, or why, or who built this building originally, or care, or know that behind me there used to be cows and horses and a field. And I don't know if I'm just the weird one in that I still feel that loss, right? That I still have that loss here. And I can't imagine or think that it's just me that still feels that loss, right? That we walk through these lives losing. And as Elizabeth Bishop says in her wonderful poem, that losing isn't hard to master, right? Because we lose so often. And I don't remember the last time that I was in my senses that way, that I remember being here as a child being in. Of course, I wasn't aware at the time that I was in my senses, right? Having this sensory experience. But being here now, I can feel that, and it's the birds bringing me back there. And everywhere else I go, they're just birds. They're not these birds.